experience for your singers. Now, if you're talking about 4 microphones, right? It's ideal to be able to control those independently of one another and not have to go the splitter route. Sometimes you go the splitter route, that's fine, okay? But having a larger interface will allow you to not only control multiple choir mics, but now have a dynamic mic for yourself, something like this in front of your face. While you're, that's 5 channels. Say you got 4 channels on your choir and you want independent control of each one. Now you want a 5th here. Say you're doing a keyboard. Well, that's a 6th channel. So you're going to need something that's got more than just 2 channels on it. And I'm going to recommend this piece. I'll pull it up in Amazon as well. But this is the, let's see, Scarlett's. It's made by Focusrite, the Scarlett 8 channel. It's the same one, the i2, the 2i2. This is the 8i2. So it's got 8 channels that are independent of one another. So you can plug in up to 8 sources here and even do some MIDI options in the back. It's a great piece, great preamps on this. This guy runs you about $450, $500. And again, it's exactly the same as you're getting here. Let me show you. Exactly the same as you're getting here, but more channels. Okay, so here we have the 2 channel at $159. Well, they make a 4 channel, so let's see what that one looks like. Okay, the 4 channel right here is $399. If you're going for the 4 channel, I say spend $100 more. I think it's just $100 more to get the 8 channel. Okay, and yeah, I mean, look at that. It is. There it is. Here it is with, now these guys are in high demand. So this particular piece here comes with 4 XLR and 4 1/4-inch cables. Same device I just showed you for $150 more, and you get double the channels. So you can see the value as you go up in channels, like the price really starts to work itself out to where it's really more valuable to get the bigger audio interface. And I'm pretty sure the PreSonus has other options. Well, USB audio interface. Let's just see what comes up when I type that in. You get the 2 channel. Come to think of it, I've never seen one unless you start getting into like the mixer board types made by PreSonus. So I'm gonna, if you're going larger, I can't highly enough recommend this Focusrite Scarlett. 18i20 there is fantastic, or 8i2. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this is it. So it's going to give you so much more versatility, and it's super affordable at that cost if you've got the budget for what you get, $549. Now I'm sure you could find one of these used for even cheaper, so it's something worth. Like I was skeptical at first, but I have used Facebook Marketplace for some things. In fact, it's where I got the camera that I'm using currently. I've got some other things on there, and it just is a great platform. So don't discount Facebook Marketplace or eBay even. They've got security things and protocol there. So, you can rest assured that it's pretty secure and they'll take care of you. So Peggy, all the things we're talking about today work for laptops as well. Now, if you want some higher end microphones, you can jump on, and this is actually something worth doing if you have a larger budget, is just call a place like Sweetwater Music or Guitar Center, or what are some others? Sweetwater, Sam Ash, and then there's some companies like Full Compass. I don't know if they do microphones as well. I know they do cameras, but call a bigger company, talk with a representative, tell them what you need, and sometimes they'll work out some deals with you. Like if your church has, say, $1,000 to spend, or $2,000, or $500, whatever it is, to spend on microphones, call them, talk with them, tell them what your needs are, and they can walk you through that as well. But let me give you a couple other options here in terms of higher quality microphones that you might consider using. I love these for choir. Okay, now these guys will get you down the road doing a lot of fun things. Let's see, Rode NT1s. These are great microphones, and these are actually pretty budget friendly. So Rode NT1, let's see what we got here. Where's the ones I'm looking for? It's not stellar. That comes as a package. We're not looking for it as a okay, here we go. So here's just the microphone, the Rode NT1. They make this in black too, and I think it's the same one. You'd have to do some research there, but the NT1 is a fantastic microphone that stood the test of time, and there you can get it comes as a bundle, so you're getting a bundle for $250, but I think you can just get these microphones for a couple hundred if you can just find the microphone and you don't need the stand. A lot of times, be careful of these bundles. They're just not high quality extras. Like I have a tripod that I got bundled, and it's just a piece of junk. And often those bundled things are not going to give you anything nice. Probably the nicest thing there is that little piece of cloth that you can wrap around, and the shock mount, which is the thing behind the microphone that you'd have to use to mount it on a microphone stand. But the Rode NT1, find it as a non-bundled pair if you don't need the extras, and I think it's going to be around $100, probably cheaper off Sweetwater. In fact, let's check Sweetwater music, see what comes up. And thanks for that tip, Daryl, on the very low cost Behringer condensers. Let's see, Rode NT1. These come up as, see what they come up as. Yeah, so $229, a little cheaper to just get the microphone, the pop filter, and the shock mount. Here they come as a pair for $549. So two pair, and you're at $1,000, $1,100, $1,200. And if you've got that budget and you need you need four of them, can't go wrong with those. Two of those guys will get you down the road. You don't. Now I'll say that you don't necessarily need four of these to mic the room. The only reason we're talking about four, like I don't know if I would go out and just buy four condensers for the purpose of miking your sanctuary for virtual choirs, unless you know you're going to use all of those going down the road, because you can definitely get by with two and save some money. And you'll use these Rode NT1s, you'll use those for a lifetime. Okay, they're really good microphones, budget friendly. You go up from there, my friends, but I'm telling you, for what you need here, you don't need anything beyond that. It's going to work well, and I'm happy to offer other options if you guys would like. But there I go with the craziness again. I just don't think you're going to need anything beyond that. So. Yeah, David, Sweetwater they have some great customer service. So David's had some experience just calling them, and they'll talk with you, and bundle some things together for you. So, okay, awesome, guys. Well, I hope that's been helpful in terms of like actually looking at some specifics. One of the things that I think would be beneficial just very quickly is to, let's take a look at this again. This is the map of my sanctuary and how I have it mapped out. Again, you do not need four microphones, but if you want to go with them, you can find the Rode NT1s if you need four and you're going to use them down the road. Shure makes some great microphones as well, all condensers. Within $500 to $1,000, you could probably get four of those. But you could really just do, take this guy away. Let's see here. Edit. Give me a second. So if you take this guy away and take this guy away, and if you just had the two front mics, right, here and here, that's going to cover your room. If they're condensers and you got a decent USB interface, that's going to do a great job, okay? Say you only have one microphone. Well, one way to do it, especially if it's Omni, that's what it was. Daryl, is cardioid and then supercardioid. So you've got Omni. Say you do an Omni microphone. Maybe this is your Blue Yeti, or maybe this is another mic. I don't think NT1s. I think you just get cardioid on those. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So they wouldn't do an Omni kind of pattern like this. But if you had an Omni just means it's going to pick up the entire room. You could set it, somewhere in here, maybe here, and pick up the room as well as you. But you're always going to do better, like I said, if you have one mic dedicated to Zoom and one live. I have to use a live one to project to the people. But an Omni microphone here would work. And you know, that might be good. Let's see. Give me just a second, Deborah. I'm just going to cheat here. It's going to be better for me to just pull something up and share with you. So, okay, cardioid. Let's start with that. If it'll come up here. So when I say omnidirectional, it goes in any direction. You're going to be able to pick up any direction of source of the sound. Let's see. I'm going to look up actual patterns here. See you guys. Here we go. Supercardio, omnidirectional, bidirectional. There we go. So I'm going to share my screen with you. You can see what I found here as we go down that path again. Okay, here we have some different patterns. Omnidirectional, as you can see, is going to cover everything. Even shows you like the dB, the decibel level. So you got 0, 10, 20 decibels. Things that are closest to the mic, of course, will be loudest. As they go out, then it's going to be softer. Bidirectional, this was that other pattern that we saw where you're only going to get what's in this field and what's in this field. It's going to reject this field and this field. Cardioid pattern is only going to get what's in front of it, and it's going to leave out, like at the front and some of the sides, it's going to leave out the back end. Okay, supercardioid even tightens this same kind of image. You can see how it's tighter around the edges, but it projects out about the same. And then you've got hypercardioid or ultracardioid. These are super focused mics, which you're not going to find as common patterns on the microphones that we're talking about today. But omni, bidirectional, unidirectional, supercardioid. So cardioid is unidirectional like that. So it's really just the pickup pattern on the microphones. So thank you for asking me to do that. That helped me as well to refresh my memory. Well, cool. You're very welcome. Friends, I hope that's been helpful. I trust it's been helpful.